Hi, I'm Monica Humpal. I'm a Master Certified Coach, and I'm here to tell you how you can save money, save time, and be way more productive with a platform like Delenta. If you're anything like me, and you may or may not be, but I am a coach who is just me. I don't have a staff. I don't outsource my business side of things. And when I first started out coaching, I was using so many platforms. I was trying to figure out how to do this business side of things. I even hired a coach, but I was still paying for and using a ton of platforms. And since using Delenta, I have not only been able to scale back the number of platforms I was paying for and having to manage, but I have regained time in my life. I've become way more efficient and my productivity has really skyrocketed. So I want to share with you how Delenta helped me do this in the hopes that you can find a way to do that for yourself, especially if you're a coach like me and you are trying to figure out how to do this all by yourself. So just when I started, give you an idea of what I'm talking about when I say a lot of platforms. Here are the platforms I was using when I first started out in the coaching business. I had a coaching platform. It was not Delenta. It was a different one. I had an email automation platform. I had a workflow automation platform. I had a calendar that was just for leads because the coaching platform I was using did not have access to anybody outside of clients. So only clients could use that calendar. I had to have a second calendar that I was paying for. I had a merchant account, of course. And I had a lead generation platform that I was paying for and utilizing. I had a forms plugin for my website. I had, of course, a website I was paying for and managing. Also, of course, I used Zoom. I have all of these platforms that I was having to not only pay for, but also to manage. It became very overwhelming until I found Delenta. Since using Delenta and all of the many tools and integrations available with Delenta, I was able to scale this list down to where I am only using the following platforms. 5, literally. Delenta, coaching platform. This is using and paying for. I have an email automation platform that I pay for and utilize and manage. I have a merchant account. I have a website. And of course, I have Zoom. Those are the only platforms I am actually paying for and managing right now, with the exception of one that I'm not paying for and still managing, and that is Zapier. I was using that before and I'm using it now. However, thanks to Delenta, I was able to scale back my subscription from a paid subscription to a free subscription. This is huge. I tallied up how much money I am now saving thanks to Delenta. I am saving close to $2,000 a year. Now you may ask, how in the world can you possibly do that? What do you mean? I want to show you. So let's take a look at Delenta. I want to show you more about what I'm trying to explain as to how wonderful this app is and how it helped me slice down a lot of what I was using in other platforms. So you'll see here, this is my dashboard. If you use Delenta, this is what you would see when you log in. The bottom left, if you hit integrations, you will see all of the wonderful integrations that you can actually easily connect with Delenta. Now, the one thing you will not see here is Zapier, but this application can definitely integrate with Zapier, but you have to do it on Zapier's end. So there's something you do through Zapier, then you come back to Delenta, you copy a couple of codes, and then you put it back into Zapier, and you're all connected, and everything works great. So including all of these things and Zapier, Delenta is fully integratable with a lot of other systems, which again was very helpful in helping me be able to scale down a lot of the platforms that I was utilizing. As I mentioned before, I was using Zapier with multiple Zaps that were connecting my lead generation platform to my email automation platform and all this. And with Delenta, I was able to scale that. So integrations are very important and a great tool that Delenta provides. Another great tool that Delenta provides that actually allowed me to not have to use another calendaring platform anymore is what they call their profile page. This profile page is fully customizable. This is what it looks like on the back end. So many things you can do with this profile page. You can customize everything from the color scheme, which, by the way, the original colors were this orange and this blue color. I changed it to this color to make it more neutral toned. And you can have your own page, public page link. You can connect to your existing domain. You can upload a video. You can put in your own content. This is your calendar. And here's a very cool part of the calendar, by the way. You can create your own lead form. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. This is the calendar that you create your availability within the app, and there's the tab right there to do that. You can have all of your areas of expertise laid out. You've got your qualifications here. You've got any certifications you've earned are located here. Motivational quote, if you'd like to have one. These are coaching packages and courses that you could show, and I am opting to not show these, and I'll show you how you can choose what people see when they go to your page. Here you can tell Delenta what you want people to see and what you want people not to see. I am opting to not show my courses and packages because I have a website that displays a lot of this stuff. So I don't have that here. I use this landing page specifically to capture leads, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on the final end. This is what the leads would see when they click on my link to schedule a free consultation. Again, I have customized pretty much this entire page, right down to the color scheme that you see here. Here is the lead page I was talking about. When someone wants to create a free consultation, here is the lead form that I have created. So just to schedule with me, they have to complete this form, and they hit submit, and I get all of that data. Now this lead page is part of Delenta, and Zapier is integrated with Delenta. So what happens is when the lead schedules a free consultation with me, Zapier connects that lead to MailerLite, which is my email automation platform. So super easy, and honestly, that is the one Zap that I have functioning right now with my free account. It works beautifully. It is absolutely perfect. And as you see, this calendar here actually gives people who are not my clients access to my calendar. So I don't have to pay for a separate calendar anymore. Everything is integrated. And one final note that's not necessarily Delenta related, but it's a recommendation for any of you who may be like me and trying to juggle everything yourselves. I realized that I have this website that had its own integration capability that I was not utilizing, and I needed to be. So doing some digging, I realized that my website platform actually integrated with MailerLite directly. So all of these forms where people could request my free resources via lead generation platforms, I could just have those living on my website. So I wanted to show you my free resources page. And these are 2 resources that people can sign up for if they'd like. And these forms are directly integrated with MailerLite. These are actually MailerLite forms that are embedded into my website. So anytime people fill these forms out, their information is collected via MailerLite, and they are added to my email automation platform. I highly recommend, if you have a website as well and you're looking for ways in which to scale this down a bit so that you're not using so many different platforms, check your website out. That may be a helpful tool for you. I hope this has been really helpful information for you, and I wish you all the luck in the world scaling that business down, because let me tell you, getting that time back, saving money, and being more productive, it's worth its weight in gold. So thank you, Delenta, for being such an amazing platform. And seriously, it's not going to hurt to try it out. I highly encourage you to check it out. I think you're going to find it just as helpful as I have.